sometimes I feel like I'm a Marjorie Proops, really.
Marjorie Proops eyed you down as a white earp.
Yeah. So I actually I work directly within the courts. I work on the warrants. What they're trying to do, they're trying to ease up the police's workload.
Yeah, yeah.
Being on these kind of warrants does take up a hell of a lot of their time, so henceforth we assist within that. But I've got the same rights to arrest as a policeman.
Right. So you've got more rights than a PCSO, for instance?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Wow, so a PCSO that sort of like, is actually assisting police has got less right. And you work for a private company, Marston's?
That's right, yeah.
Wow.
PCSO has never been trained or authorised to arrest. In fact, as I'm sure you know, if PCSO asks you for your name, number and whatever, you don't necessarily have to give it to them.
Well, that was going to be my next question, to be honest, Steve. If, for instance, you knock at a house and you say, I'm here to arrest Mr. Smith, for instance, and Mr. Smith refuses to identify himself, where do you go from there?
Normally by describing the options to Mr. Smith, because as you can imagine, that does happen to me a lot.
Yep.
Where people would decide not to identify themselves. They will normally take the option of saying, well, yeah, actually I am, so how can I get this done the best way?
But what if they don't know, mate? What if they turn around and don't say nothing to you? What if they refuse to identify themselves? Are they obliged to identify themselves?
No, they're not to me, but then I can call police and they will take the matter a stage further.
Yeah, what would you call police for, though?
For assistance.
Right, because someone won't answer your questions.
If I believe that somebody is that person,
Yeah.
then they are.
Then you have to have a little bit of evidence, or rather than just belief.
Sorry?
Don't you have to have a bit of evidence rather than just belief?
May I ask why you're asking the questions?
I'm an interested guy.
Right. Okay. Look it all up online.
Oh, can't you tell me though, mate?
I have got quite a lot to do.
Oh, come on, Steve. Me and you are having a lovely chat like a couple of proper fellas.
Yeah, we are. Are you a relative to Jake?
I might be.
Right. Okay. You're saying he's not there.
Yeah. Could you stop calling there, please?
We will be looking into it further.
Okay, what's that mean, mate?
We will look into it further. That's all.
And how are you going to look into it further, mate? Sorry, mate. So you've.
I don't need to be answering these questions.
Oh, come on! Don't be funny. I thought you was a nice guy. I thought we was having a nice little chat and stuff. Come, don't be rude to me, mate. I mean, I do record these calls, so the call is being recorded, mate. And I don't want, to sort of like, you to sound bad. I'm only asking questions. And as an arrest officer.
I've answered as many as I'm going.
All right. So as an arrest officer, you don't handcuff people, but you've got powers. As an arrest officer, you don't handcuff people. No one's obliged to give you any information. And basically, you can just get longed off on the door, can't you? If someone don't answer the door, they've just longed you off, really, haven't they?
Is there a purpose to this?
Yeah, I just wondered because you said you're not a bailiff. You told me you're an arrest officer. I mean, and I just wondered what you do if you. I mean, do you carry handcuffs?
Look it all up online.
Oh, come on, tell me that. Do you carry handcuffs?
If you aren't willing to answer any of my questions...
All right, I'll answer your questions. Okay, I'll answer your questions. Go on.
Are you a relative of Jake?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. So,
hang on, one question then. Do you carry handcuffs?
I'll answer plenty of your questions.
Oh, come on, yeah, but we're doing a 1-for-1 now, aren't we?
Okay.
Pro quo, as the old Hannibal Lecter would say.
Okay.
No, hang on. Steve, don't be rude. Steve's been rude. An arrest officer. But there you go. They knock on your door. They can't do much. If you don't answer your door, which you shouldn't answer your door, don't answer your door. Don't talk to people you don't know. Don't let them try and, you know, don't identify yourself. If you identify yourself, then, you know, they can start ramping it up. You are not obliged to answer any of their questions.